You're what's happening? Waiting on a few more people to get in here and we're gonna start it up. This is Juice, as always. Today is just question and answers, man. It's an open seat. You can sit in, you can request to join, you can have a conversation. Respectfully, we can have a conversation. Tonight I'm gonna just vent, man. I'm gonna just vent on a lot of things that I've seen, that I've heard, a lot of conversations that I've had. Well, we gonna talk. We definitely gonna talk. One thing that I've heard though, especially living here in Atlanta, that it's a lot of men that's either gay or on the down low. Is this true? All my ATLians, is this true? Single ladies, are y'all having trouble dating, or do y'all have the fear of dating to where you can't even tiptoe out into these streets without bumping into a gay nigga? Is that what y'all are telling me? Now, mind you, I'm out and about, okay? Religiously, respectfully, I'm out, okay? I don't know if my gaydar is just broken or it's because I'm not necessarily looking at men. But I ain't seen no gay niggas, bro. When I go out to straight clubs, because I don't know where y'all going, but I'm going to straight clubs. When I go to the straight spots, I don't see no gay niggas, man. I really don't see no gay niggas. Really don't. I do not. But y'all will tell me that, Chris, the reason I don't date in Atlanta is because men are gay or on the down low. Crazy, right? Insane. Insane. Gay or on the down low. I don't see it. I'm straight. My friends are straight. The single men that I know in Atlanta are straight. I'll be honest, most single men that I know in Atlanta, guess what? Don't even have kids either. Don't have kids either. We go out. I'll tell you what I do see. Oh, to the contrary. I see women out in abundance, in packs. I mean packs. Dancing on each other, rubbing on each other, having a gay old time. But we the gay ones. So you telling me you see me out with my cup of juice and you have to wonder if I'm gay or on the down low. Is this what you're worrying about? What you worrying about? The strange thing is that y'all will hang out with gay men, parlay with gay men, travel with your homegirls with gay men, but for some reason, you're scared that real men could somehow turn out to be gay. God forbid. Crazy, right? Crazy. How in the hell? See, I'm just getting used to all this Instagram stuff. I don't even know how to add nobody on here, to be quite honest. So if you want to come on here and tell me, come on, help me help you. If you're in Atlanta, especially, if you're in another city, a state, or something like that, that's fine. Come on in and just tell me, what is the big fear about running into someone who comes off straight and somehow is gay? Let me know. Let me know, because I don't see it when I'm out. I don't see how y'all are seeing it. I just don't. I just really don't. Who said that? No filter. No filter. So it's a lot of them. And it's scary. Okay, so no filter says it's a lot of them and it's scary. So look, no filter, why don't you send the invite? Come on in and you tell me, why is it so scary? I mean, just so scary. Y'all so scared of gay men, but y'all hang out with gay men. What you scared of? Find out for yourself. Find out for yourself. How in the hell? Oh, I know how to do it. Hold on, I'm getting there. No, that ain't it. How the hell do you do this? Is that it? Nope. Here we go. I just don't see it. Now, mind you, so I went down to, I travel around Piedmont every so often, right? Now, me and my friends call it BBM, Brokeback Mountain, right? You go down Piedmont, you know, where they have the Flying Biscuit, the Smoothie King, and the little gay bars and stuff like that. Now, I will say, it's some gay motherfuckers down there. that's a that's a Snapple top fact. It is a lot of homosexuals down there. But I will tell you who I don't see down there. A bunch of women. I don't. I see a bunch of gay men. That's where the gay men are, in the gay clubs, in the gay spaces. In the heterosexual spaces, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't see no gay men. I don't. I do not see any gay men. So let me get this straight. The worst thing that happened, a dude gets your number, right? He calls you. He says, hey, let's go on a date. You go on a date. He does one thing that, I don't know, maybe semi-feminine or whatever, and then what? You just label him as a homosexual man, and then what you do? You go back into the dating game and find somebody else and do the same shit? I don't know. You know what's funny? Story time. We love story time. I go on a date. I meet this young lady. We talk, we're cool. She has a friend with her, right? Friend with her says, hey man, I asked her, because you know me, I love to engage in dialogue and conversation, as you can see. I asked her, are you single? She says, yes, I'm single. I said, damn, another one bites the dust. Why are you single? Oh, I'm single by choice. Really? Okay. Shout out to you for using woman's choice. So, what is the issue with dating in that? Why are you single? She says, oh, wait. I am single solely because men in Atlanta are gay or on the down low. Sis, we just gay. Straight up. No pun intended. We just gay. Okay, so how in the hell is your homegirl on a date with a straight man? Go figure. Who would have thunk it? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, you know what? Maybe that's a rarity. Maybe that's a rarity. So I purged for more questions, because you know me. I got to get to the bottom of this one. I asked her, okay, you're scared to date because men in Atlanta are gay or on the down low. Cool. No problem. Here's the question. Fellas, if you're listening, any woman who says that, make sure you ask her this question. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay. How many gay or on the down low men have been interested in you and you've caught them? Like, I got you, gay nigga. You gay. Stop playing with me. How many have you caught? How many have you ran into? How many have broke your heart and said, damn, I wasted my time, and all of this time, this nigga's really gay. You know what she said? I'll wait. She said she never met any. Go figure. You never met any. So if you've never met any, how in the hell are you scared of men being gay on the down low? You know what that sounds like? You scared of the motherfucking boogeyman. Are you looking under your bed at night? Before you go to sleep? Because the boogeyman and every man is gay on the down low in Atlanta have one thing in common. It's fake. Fake news, false, fugazi, flugaze, you name it. It's fake. It's fake. You know what it really is? I'm gonna be honest. It's too many of y'all. It is entirely too many of y'all, especially ones that are unfit to date. So the ones that are unfit to date, do you know what they do? It's this weird word that starts with an E, excuses. They give you a gang of excuses that doesn't leave them culpable for anything. All you got to do in Atlanta, ladies, is say this. All men are gay on the down low here, and that will excuse you of anything that you're doing wrong. Excuse you of anything. You can do whatever you like. You can do whatever you like at that point. If you say all men are gay, you can do whatever you like. You can be rude. You can be overweight. You can be broke. What else can you be? You can do whatever. At that point, you can do whatever. 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 You don't take blame for anything at that point. I've asked numerous women this because what I do is I always start with the question like, hey, are most men gay on the down low in Atlanta? And they say, oh, absolutely. Absolutely all men are gay on the down low in Atlanta. It's a pandemic. Almost as if you'll be more likely to run into a gay on the down low man that's somehow looking for women. This is the thing. Why would a gay man want you? Exactly. A gay man is looking for booty. He's not looking for you. So you must be only talking about the down low brothers. And it's funny because y'all only put that on who? The black man. I've never heard a woman say that these white men are on the down low. Never. All y'all do is talk down on the black brother. Never heard y'all say that about Billy, Bob, Brad, Joseph. Never. It's Tyrell, Devon. that's the people that are somehow on the down low, right? Somehow those people are on the down low. Can somebody please come in and tell me why are so many men on the down low? Tell me that. Because look, I haven't seen them in the heterosexual spaces. Why would a man on the down low holler at you? Why exactly? Oh,
did you send me a request?
Look at that. I finally figured out how to do it, and now we're here. Okay. So you tell me why do women think that men are just on the down low? Why is that? Because it's not that they're gay, because I'm gonna assume a gay man would not be looking for you. That's just me.
So you're speaking of in Atlanta, right?
I'm only because that's where I'm at. Obviously, I'm born and raised in Miami, Florida, but I don't really hear that a lot in Miami. I hear that mainly here as if this is just a homosexual hub?
So my experience has not been that, but I will say that when I moved to Atlanta or announced that I was moving, I definitely got, feedback like be careful or different things. And I think that people forget how large Atlanta is. So I always tell people that Atlanta offers everything. It's a major city, it's huge. So whatever you're looking for, you can find here. My experience has been that I've met lots of quality men that are heterosexual in this city. I think that the real issue is men have so many options, but I have not run into that. And I agree with you in terms of, I think Atlanta is a city where whatever your preference is, it's totally okay, for you to, follow your preference or whatever you're looking for is here. So that has not been my experience.
I think taking away from what you said just then is men have options, right?
That's the challenge, not the...
I believe that is the problem. And the women who are not good options, those are the ones with the excuses. It's very rare that I've seen a prime time option say something like that. Usually it's the women towards the bottom scale that say things like, all men are gay. All black men want to do is cheat. All this, that, and the third. They have a lot of vitriol towards, especially the black man.
I think self-prophecy is a real thing. And so whatever you've decided your perspective is going to be of a person or a group of people, if you are hell-bent on holding to that, that's going to be your experience. But I will say that I find Atlanta, I've only lived in one other place, and it was for college. It was in Middle Tennessee, so Murfreesboro, Nashville area.
Oh, that's a small. You're not going to find a bunch of homosexual men over there, I'm sure. Especially not in Tennessee.
Well, and I guess even there, I was so much younger, so it was a different time in my life. But I guess what I'll say is, at least I feel like in this city, it's just so easy to meet like-minded people. I don't care where you are, how large a place is. And I had to explain this to some of my cousins because I had heard from them like, oh, Atlanta's this scary place. And it's like, no, in your hometown, you do certain things, you go certain places. So you're going to go and frequent places where there are people you have commonalities with, right? Which is why circles seem small. Even in Atlanta, you can bump into people and you're like, I don't know him or her, but I see them. We frequent some of the same places. So that has not been my experience. I feel like you can go to the gas station, you leave in the gym, like you're approached often.
So real quick, because I heard you say it twice. When people saying it's such a scary place or be careful, riddle me this. If you run into a suitable man, what exactly is the worst thing that can happen? So you're concerned, so you're not concerned in him cheating on you with women. You're concerned with him what? Cheating on you with men? That makes it worse, I guess? Like what? Cheating is cheating. Mind you, I don't condone either one, but when people say be careful, it's a scary place. What are you scared of exactly? Even if a man, let's say a man was on a down low. Let's say you met a dude and he was on a down low. What does that do to you exactly?
I mean, I do think women have I think women who have a fear or concern that have either experienced something or just they want to be cautious. Because I will say this, I don't think there's anything wrong with vetting someone properly, right? Meaning that's not at top of mind, but I think that in a city that is as open as Atlanta is, I think it's totally appropriate to ask questions and to pay attention. And that's just something you have to do regardless, because I guess for some women, I guess that could be alarming if someone is misleading, someone's not transparent about their preference and you falling for them.
Isn't that the same thing as just, so boom, let's say you had interest in me, we're dating. I go blow some other chick back out, right?
Okay, Chris.
I
saw your friend KG. Okay, go ahead.
Isn't that the same as telling you one thing and I really want another? I'm telling you, hey, I want a monogamous relationship with you, but I really want to blow other women's backs out. I don't get the difference. What's the You should be scared of a dude cheating on you with a man, woman, dog, whatever. Why should it matter to the point? Listen, to the point that you won't date,
I
quote unquote. This is
I
what people are
cannot
saying.
I cannot speak to that. That's not been my experience or my perspective, but I will say what I would think for a woman. I'm speaking of just me in general. I think that someone that is honest with me and forthcoming about their lifestyle and their preferences is very important. And I will say that whereas men may romanticize or, it's a little more lighthearted, it seems like when men are dealing with a woman who is, prefers women or whatever, I don't think it's always been perceived the same way for women who are dealing with men who have a different preference. And so I think ultimately it's just probably more of an overall in general. I think a woman would want to know what anyone is doing that they are dealing with, right? But I think that a woman would probably feel like, hey, I can't compete with that. If that is Chris's preference, I'm going
Whoa,
to bow out.
whoa,
Well, you,
whoa,
no,
whoa.
but I'm just saying, because
But the orange, what I
the root
mean
of what
to
you're getting at is why do women use that as an excuse
as an
for not dating?
excuse to not date. Like there's women I run into that have used that as an excuse. It's like it's almost as if y'all have a notepad of excuses, and when I bring it up, y'all say, "Hold on, let me turn to page 3,
Exactly.
Article 47." All right, niggas is gay. And y'all close it, that's it. There's no explanation. There's no this one time in band camp. I mean, there's no story time. There's nothing. You
Okay.
just there are certain lies that y'all tell or excuses that it is an open and closed case. A woman would tell me something, I'll challenge it, and they'll either get upset or they'll say this right here. They'll say, "Didn't you know that?" Or "How did you not know?" Or "What do you mean?" No, give me
Oh,
some
like
type
it's
of
like the Bible is the,
yeah, give me some type of facts or some type of statistic or some a story, anything. They have nothing. She literally told me nothing. Nothing. I've never met none, never dealt with it, never nothing.
I will say this. I think that the city can be extremely competitive for a lot of people, depending on where they're coming from or who, how they show up to the city. And I just think it's so important to just find your tribe. So I will say that if you talk to women and there's this broad stroke of like, hey, I don't date because of this or that. I mean, there's no warrant to that. Like if someone says all this or all that, when people are speaking in generalities, they're full of it. Or they have not matured to a level where they're ready to just challenge what they are trying to manifest in their life. If that is how someone feels and they're committed to it, I let them have it.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you challenge that when you can go anywhere in this city and meet? Like, that is one of the things that's so nice. It's such a transient city. You're meeting all kinds of people. So there are lots of all types of people here. That's one of the things that makes Atlanta a beautiful place to stay. It's nothing like Atlanta because you get a lot of everything here.
Clearly.